The grant agreement that we signed about 1 or 2 weeks ago between the federal government of Nigeria and the government of Japan, under which the Apapa substation is going to be upgraded and also be rehabilitated, and also Akamba substation will be upgraded. This is very, very important for transmission. It's actually one of the key projects we count on it as part of our transmission rehabilitation and expansion program. So we are very happy with the people of Japan and the government, and we want to use this opportunity to thank you for this gesture towards the people of Nigeria. We want to also promise you that on our part, what we are supposed to do to implement that project, we are going to do it. Everything that we need to do, we'll do to implement the project. You recall that we did the same type of project on the capacity build, capacitor bank for Apple and Kefi. And I think we did not waste time in doing our own part. We did our part in the implementation of that project, and that's why the project was able to be completed on time, timely. So we will also do the same thing in respect of the Apapa and Akamba rehabilitation. Thank you very much.
Yoshi Mohammed. Our mission is a so-called fact-finding mission, following the result of the August mission on the Lagos-Ogun power transmission project. And thanks to your TCN members, including Engineer Ganyu, Ajibade, and other members, we're going on track. And the main purpose of this mission is just to have this mutual understanding for just to accelerate this project formulation and the project appraisal for the transmission project. I myself will stay for 1 week, and Suzuki will stay for 2 weeks. Main agenda is well explained by the engineer Ajibare, but as you already commented, such as implementation schedule, scopes, works, and packages, project costs, implementation structure, procurement, and consultancy and other issues. So at this moment, this is a kind of a courtesy call, and it's a kind of a kickoff meeting. Then so we may not go in detail, but we have several comments on it, since this is one of the first project in this decade, project type finance project. Then thanks to your comments, and then we'd like to say several issues which we'd like to discuss in the following meeting. And the first one is about interest issues. As you mentioned, we'd like to also discuss with the Federal Minister of Finance and the ADM office, and also as an interest during construction. And the escalation cost, second point, is should be the same from perspective of Jica, considering the other project. It should be included as as well as a contingency cost. So it should be separately included. So we'd like to discuss further in this issue with Mr. Engineer Ajibade, because other projects like in Uganda or other countries, such kind of escalation cost as calculation may result in the shortage of finance. Therefore, such kind of calculation must be carefully examined. This is a second point. As for the packaging, we also like to discuss these issues, and we are afraid that if we separate the package more in a smaller portion, we may not attract as qualified companies' interests. So from our standpoint, we need several packages that would attract qualified companies' interest, so that we can complete the project on time. So considering that fact, so we like to carefully consider the expected amount of each packages, and we like to discuss it. And the advanced procurement is as another point. And probably we might have explained last time, according to our Jica's regulation, and advanced procurement is not this is a little bit difficult before the pledge, but as probably we several times discussed with Engineer Jica-san, we may have to take some measures to consider just to ready for the project appraisal, including a loan agreement, just to boost that up. So therefore, we'd like to also discuss these issues. Although we cannot do the advanced procurement, what we can do is based on our internal relations. So we'd like to discuss these issues as well. And as for the supervision consultants, we all acknowledge your concerns, and also we also understand the TCN's capability. At this time, was, as I mentioned, that there's this project finance type project is one of the first project in these decades. So we'd like to carefully discuss with Achibade-san whether this kind of consultants is necessary or not. At this moment, considering our past experience and also like a discussion with the law administration department was in our Jica headquarters, such kind of consultant hiring may accelerate or speed up the timely implementation of the project. So if we seek for the result or impact of the project immediately, so such kind of hiring consultant maybe facilitate and accelerate the project. And also like if we consider the features of the Jica ODA loan, such kind of consultants may be also have some help. These are internal tentative remarks at this moment. But as we like to have a further discussion with your members, then we'd like to have a kind of same understanding at the very end on the day as a form of the aid memo, same as the last time. Then what we'd like to ask you is just like, if possible, probably let's say like for this, since I am leaving Nigeria this Saturday, if possible, we'll have another kind of interim meeting on Friday, if possible. Yeah, then have a mutual understanding. Then next week we'll have the kind of signing of the aid memo, if possible. This is my remarks at this moment. Suzuki-san.
Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube for more information on the Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN.